Good morning, everyone, and welcome to Transwest Truck Trailer RV. We're located in Frederick, Colorado. My name is Larry Vickers. The inventory item we're going to talk about today is the only one in the entire country, and it is a brand new Freightliner. So obviously when you purchase this truck, you're going to be the only kid on the block that has one. So let me introduce you to a 2021 Freightliner M2106. The conversion is Summit Hauler, and this truck is four-wheel drive. So that's what makes it unique. We maybe get one of these trucks in a year. So we're very, very privileged to have it. So let's start at the rear and walk around the truck. The truck has a rear axle ratio of 4.89. And as you can see, the way we have it hooked up, the truck is taller, yes, but it's very versatile and can do various functions. And I realize that the safety chains aren't hooked up today, but we're not going anywhere. It's strictly for video purposes. So it does come with a gooseneck hitch. In addition, if we take a look from the side, the Summit Hauler conversion has a lining on top to protect your investment from years to come. The bed is actually aluminum, so that isn't steel, and the advantage to that is it's not going to rust. So 10, 15 years down the road, it's going to look very similar. I actually researched a little bit of Utility Body Works. That's who does our conversion for us, and their very first conversion was put on in 2001, and that truck is still on the road. It's still functioning and looking very similar to what it did back in 2001. So obviously Utility Body Works is a company that takes pride in doing things correctly. They build a product that's going to last, and so you can rest assured that when you purchase this truck, it's going to last you for a very long time. When we take a look directly at the side of the bed, you'll notice that it does come with 3 storage components. On this side, the other side matches that. So there is a tremendous amount of storage capability with the truck. Utility Body Works, or the Summit Hauler brand, does have a counterweight over the rear axle. So obviously the truck is heavier on the front than it is on the back. So that extra weight is for when we aren't hooked up to a Logan trailer and simply driving down the road. That helps us a couple of things. One, that's going to help us with traction if we find ourselves in mud. And in addition to that, it will prevent hydroplaning when you're going up and down the road if you find yourself in a rainstorm. When we take a look at the front compartment, you'll notice that there is a hookup for an air hose. So if we find ourselves in that situation, we're all ready to go. The batteries are located here, but if the truck is dead and we need to jump it, we don't have to worry about finding getting in there. I'll show you here in a little bit where you jump start it. We take a look at the back seat. It does make down into a bed, which does meet DOT requirements for a bed. And to get that back up is simple, just a push of a button. Right here is the DEF tank, which holds up to 6 gallons. Data is showing you can get about 325 miles per 1 gallon of DEF. It comes with 2 50-gallon fuel tanks, one on each side. So as the truck is sitting there, the fuel is balancing itself out. But you're going to want to do that independently when you go to fuel them up. This is the trickle charger, so if we're on the road in the night and want to run the DVD player, have the lights on, we can actually plug that in, and that assists the batteries. This is the block heater located here. For people in cold climates, that's obviously something that will benefit you. When we take a look inside the driver's seat, so obviously this truck is a little bit higher, so that's going to help for safety purposes. We're above the traffic, so as we're going, we can see potential hazards both coming at us from the front and the sides as well. All this, the seat is air ride. Right here's where you adjust how much air you want to raise and lower the seat. Heated and cooled seats. That switch is located right here. And this is for the lumbar system as well. This adjusts the back of the seat, how high you want to sit is what that does. Right here, all haulers are made to start from the ground. So you can start your truck, let it warm up for a while, and then get on the road. This little pedal located right here. When you're sitting in the driver's seat, you push that pedal to adjust the steering wheel. Right here is the light switch. This is stock number 5N210132. The empty weight on this truck is 16,580 pounds. It comes with a GVWR of 30,740. Let's take a look under the hood. That is the Cummins 8.9 liter engine. It offers 350 horsepower, 1,050 foot-pounds of torque. It is coupled with the Allison 3200 TRV transmission. A couple of things we can notice. I mentioned that we can jump start the vehicle up here. Simply hook up right there. And as you can tell, things are color coordinated. So wherever we see red, yeah, that's something we're going to want the Freightliner mechanics to get into. But where we see yellow is stuff that you and I can check. For example, right there is where we check the oil. A couple of things on this side, power steering fluid here. Our fuel water separator is right here. Now let's walk around and take a look at a couple of things on the other side. Air filter located here, and we see yellow, so that means we can check the antifreeze level located right there. One safety feature it has, if we're under messing around and a gust of wind comes up, that's going to stop. See that? The only way to get that hood down is to manually force it down. Now let's take a view directly in front of the truck. This truck is a beast, guys. I mean, it's a monster in terms of how the size of it, the practicality of it being four-wheel drive. The last four-wheel drive we sold actually went to the state of Wisconsin, and obviously we know how much snow those guys get. The gentleman bought it basically to haul snow toys around with up there. He's getting along great with it and loves it. So there's kind of a history of ones previous to this to show the functionality that comes with the truck. Now, there's over 2,500 square inches of glass. Well, why is that important? Because that gives us extreme visibility. When we're in the truck looking around, there's nothing to restrict us. Okay? This is the grill here was designed by C9 company. It comes with tow hooks located here. One upgrade from the 20s to the 21s is the headlights. Everything is LED now. So as we start to walk around and take a look at this side of the truck, it comes with Bridgestone 385 65R 22.5 tires. And just like all Summit haulers, it does come with the tire balancers, basically a drum with BBs in it. When you gain speed and momentum, that's going to balance the entire rotating mass. So not only does it make it safer because everything is balanced, it makes it more comfortable, but perhaps more importantly, that's going to extend tire life up to 45%. As we take a look inside the passenger seat, the biggest thing to notice here, guys, is how much room and space you have. You know, these trucks are designed and built to go on long trips. So if we're in this and go 12 and 13 hours with that kind of room and plus the comfort of the seat, plus the air ride, while you jump out feeling like you just ran up the road to the grocery store. But a very comfortable ride. From this angle, we can get a shot of the DVD player. And this also shows us just how spacious that inside is. Let's jump inside and take a closer look. So we've been doing videos for about a year now, and I appreciate the fact that a lot of you guys have watched quite a few of them. So we've gone over the gauges several times. We're just going to go quickly look at a couple of the upgrades from the 20 to the 21. The biggest one is the stereo system. As you can tell, it's different. This is the Stingray. It actually has the dials to it. A very, very nice system as far as that goes. So that's different between the 20 and the 21s. So on this truck right here is the automatic reverse, neutral, and drive. This is the engine brake located here. Now we can actually lock it into four-wheel drive right there, put it in low or high. So right here is where we make the adjustments for the four-wheel drive. This up here is the regen. That's something we're probably never going to have to worry about. That's more for if we get into big city traffic, that kind of thing. But most of you guys are going to be going coast to coast and for long trips, so it'll automatically regen itself. This is the dump valve located here, which lets the air out of the back of the truck. One thing different in the 21s is this light test button. So you press that and get out, and you can check on your pre-trip inspections to make sure all the lights are working properly there. This is the trailer brake located right here. Climate control all right here. Now they do come equipped for trailer air brakes. All that's set up so we can put the glad hands in wherever you want them to be when you purchase a truck, if your trailer does have that. And right there's obviously our parking brake located there. So an extremely nice and unique truck that we have on the market. If you have any other questions